What's good guys, this is Azim Wali and I am back with another video. And in today's video I am going to break it down for you guys why clean eating is bad for you for the long term dieting and also for your fat loss. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. So first of all, let me be very clear right here. I don't mean jump on the junk food as well. But what I also mean is you don't have to focus a lot on clean eating. You don't have to be 100% clean eater. You can still be at 60 to 70% and you will still have a great diet model. And the next thing that you guys need to focus on is flexible dieting. And how you can create flexible dieting is, guys, yes, you can actually eat processed foods. It's actually better to eat processed foods and be leaner and enjoy the process more and have lesser health problems because you are leaner, as opposed to being fat as a bag of milk and not enjoying the process a lot and focusing a lot on eating healthy and going over your caloric mark. So believe me, it's okay to eat processed foods. So what happens here is most of us never actually start a diet. But even when we do start a diet, we focus a lot on clean eating. And when you actually focus a lot on clean eating, one of the things that happen is clean eating is very bland, it's very boring, and it's not sustainable long term. So one thing that you guys need to get fixed in your mind is you need to stop obsessing over clean eating while you are dieting, because it's not a long-term solution. When you talk about something that you want to create like a lifestyle for the rest of your life, then you have to create habits that are easily stickable, that you can actually stick up to for a long term and not get bored of it, not get pissed off by it. So one of the things that I would recommend here is you actually focus on eating foods that are also enjoyable and at the same time clean. So even if they are processed foods, don't obsess over the fact that they are processed foods, because if those processed foods are actually helping you be more leaner and be more healthier, then it's much better to eat processed foods than as opposed to eating a lot of healthy foods and not enjoying them at all and at the same time being fatter because you went on a caloric surplus because of it. So yeah, clean eating isn't always as good as you think. Now let's take an example here, right? Now let's take bread and white rice. Now most of you all think that white rice is actually a very good thing for you and bread is a very bad thing for you because it is made out of maida and it has gluten in it. But if you actually think about it, bread is much more nutrient dense as opposed to white rice. Bread has double the protein as compared to white rice. The other thing with white rice is, when you are eating bread, once again, if something has more protein, it has more higher thermic effect of food. And what I mean by that is, the more higher thermic effect of food the food has, it takes a longer time to digest, which also means that you can go on for the next few hours without eating anything and you will still be satiated. You won't feel hungry and you will metabolize food better. And the next thing is, when you are actually eating foods that are higher in thermic effect, what happens here is body actually has to use more energy to burn off that food. Because when the food actually goes inside your system, now your body actually has to put out that energy expenditure, which happens through protein. Now when you are consuming protein, you can actually consume 100 to 200 calories more just because protein takes a longer time to digest. So your body actually has to put out some sort of energy expenditure so that you can consume all of that protein. And so in a way, you can actually consume more calories through bread as opposed to white rice. You can actually go 100 to 150 calories more on white bread as opposed to white rice. And plus, white rice isn't always that satiating as well. So after you eat it, all of a sudden, you feel very tired of it and you feel like now you are feeling hungry again. And you don't want to create that effect of hunger every 1 or 2 hours, because that is the worst thing for any of your diets. So don't let that effect be created in your diet where you are feeling hungry every 1 or 2 hours. You won't be able to stick to it long term. So in conclusion, what I'm trying to say here is you don't need to be obsessed with eating a lot of clean foods, but at the same time, you don't need to be afraid of the processed foods as well. What I'm trying to say here is, in order to stick up to a diet for a long term, you need to create a diet model for yourself that is sustainable over a long term. That is what is going to help you keep yourself lean for a longer time of period. Otherwise, it won't be as sustainable and you will crash and fall to the ground. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to end today's video right here. If you actually enjoyed this video, show some love by liking this video, comment down in the comment section below if you have any further queries or if you have any further video recommendations, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also press on the notification bell. Until next time, have an amazing day, guys. See you.